Welcome to Fluent by Story, your daily place to improve English through powerful and inspiring stories. Today's story is not just about learning English, it's about learning how to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. In this long English shadowing video, you will practice listening, speaking, and thinking in English naturally. So sit back, relax, and let this story motivate your mind and train your tongue. If you're ready to grow stronger, more confident and fluent, let's begin. Sometimes people will not believe in you. They will say you cannot do it. They will say you are not smart enough, not good enough, not strong enough. Maybe they will laugh at your dreams. Maybe they will walk away from you when you need them. Maybe they will forget your name. But that is not the end of your story. That is only the beginning, because the only person who truly needs to believe in you is you. And once you believe in yourself, nothing can stop you. Not failure, not rejection, not fear, not even loneliness. Why? Because people who succeed do not wait for permission. They do not wait for applause. They do not wait for someone to say, "You are ready." They look in the mirror and say, "I will try, even if I fail. I will grow even if it hurts. I will rise even if I fall again and again." That is the spirit of someone who wants to prove themselves, not to the world, not to the critics, not to the people who laughed at them, but to themselves. And that is what this story is about. You proving something to yourself. You learning that your pain is not your end, it is your beginning. You learning that your weakness is not permanent. It is something you can turn into strength. You learning that your voice matters and your journey has meaning. So let me tell you a story. Imagine a young person sitting in a small room with big dreams. But outside that room, people do not understand them. Some say, "That's impossible." Some say, "Why are you trying?" Some say, "Just be normal." But this person does not listen. Instead, they work, quietly, silently. Every morning they wake up before sunrise. They write, they read, they learn, they grow. Every night they go to sleep late because they spent the evening chasing their dream. And most of the time nobody sees it. Nobody thanks them. Nobody says, "Good job." But still they continue. Why? Because something inside them is stronger than the doubt around them. That is what it means to prove yourself, to keep going even when it's hard, to keep trying even when nobody believes in you, to keep pushing forward when every part of you wants to give up. That is power, that is courage, and you have it too. Maybe you are learning English right now and you feel slow. Maybe you feel like your accent is not good enough. Maybe you forget words and it makes you feel embarrassed. But let me tell you something very important. Every single fluent speaker once felt the same way. Every expert was once a beginner. Every master once made mistakes. And every successful person once felt like quitting, but they didn't. They kept going, step by step. Day by day, word by word, sentence by sentence. They built their confidence, they trained their mind, they improved their skills, not because they were perfect, but because they refused to give up. That is what you are doing right now, by listening to this story, by repeating these words, by taking this time to grow. You are proving something, you are showing yourself that you can be better than yesterday. And that's what life is really about. Not being the best, but being better than you were. Not competing with others, but competing with your past self. And when you focus on your own growth, something beautiful happens. You begin to feel strong. You begin to feel calm. You begin to trust yourself. And that trust is the most powerful thing in the world. Because when you trust yourself, you stop needing others to agree with you. You stop waiting for the perfect moment. You stop hiding your gifts. You just do the work. quietly, consistently, daily. And with time, the world starts to notice. One by one, people begin to see your progress. They ask, how did you do it? And you smile, not because you want to show off, but because you remember when nobody believed in you. You remember the early mornings, the silent nights, the pain, the tears. And now, all of it was worth it. Because you proved something. Not to them, but to you. And that's what you are doing here today. With this story, with this practice. You are doing more than learning English. You are building a better you, one word at a time. So now you understand that proving yourself is not about shouting to the world. It is about whispering to your heart, keep going. It is about waking up when you don't feel like it. It is about studying when others are resting. It is about believing in your future even when your present feels hard. And yes, it is hard sometimes. You will feel tired. You will feel bored. You will feel like you are not improving fast enough. You will see others doing better than you. But let me tell you something important. Everyone has their own time. Everyone has their own path. You don't need to compare, you just need to continue. Because when you continue, you build something powerful, momentum. And momentum is like a wave. When it starts small, it feels slow. But as you keep going, the wave gets bigger and stronger. And one day it will carry you forward faster than ever before. But you must build it first. You build it by showing up every day, even for 10 minutes, even for 5 words, even for 1 line. That is how success is created, by small actions repeated with care and with purpose. And your purpose is not just to speak English. Your purpose is to grow as a person, to grow in confidence, to grow in patience, to grow in belief. And English is your tool, your key, your voice. When you can speak clearly, you can express yourself. When you can express yourself, you can share your ideas. When you can share your ideas, you can inspire others. And that is how you make a difference. So never say, it's just English. No, it is not just a language. It is your bridge to the world. It is your door to opportunity. It is your way to connect with people, to learn from them, to teach them, and to grow together. So every time you practice, remember, you are not only improving your skills, you are improving your future. You are making it easier to travel, to study, to work, to meet new people, to tell your story. And your story is important. You don't need to be famous for your story to matter. You just need to be honest. You just need to keep trying. That alone makes your story special, because most people quit. Most people stop when it gets hard. Most people say, I can't. But not you. You are different. You are still here. You are still listening. You are still trying. And that makes you powerful. That makes you a fighter. That makes you someone who refuses to give up. So the next time you feel slow, remember this. Slow progress is still progress. The next time you feel stuck, remember this. Even a pause is part of the journey. The next time you feel tired, remember this. Rest is not quitting. It is part of growth. Even nature rests. Even rivers slow down. But they never stop. They always move forward. And so can you, even if it's one small step, even if it's one small word, even if it's one small choice to try again. That's enough. That's progress. That's proof. You are proving yourself every time you choose to keep going. And guess what? You are not alone. All over the world, people are just like you, learning, practicing, struggling, growing. Some are in small towns. Some are in big cities, some are young, some are older, some are rich, some are poor. But they are all trying, they are all building something, they are all working to be better. And you are one of them. You are part of a global family of learners, dreamers, and fighters. And together we rise, together we grow. Together we prove that no dream is too big and no goal is too far, as long as we keep going. So keep going, keep repeating, keep learning. You are doing more than you think. You are becoming more than you know. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are stronger now, wiser now, more focused now. And the more you listen, the more you learn. The more you repeat, the more you remember. The more you practice, the more fluent you become. Not only in English, but in your mind, in your attitude, in your courage. Because fluency is not just about speaking, it is about understanding, it is about confidence, it is about connection. And all of that takes time, but you are on the right path. So be proud of yourself. Celebrate your effort. Smile even if no one else claps for you. You are not waiting for the world to approve of you. You are proving it to yourself. That is real success. That is the power of persistence. And you, my friend, are doing it beautifully. Now, as this story comes to an end, remember this. Proving yourself is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong journey. Every day you face new challenges, new doubts, new moments when you want to give up. But every day you also have a choice. You can choose to believe in yourself. You can choose to try again. You can choose to move forward, no matter how small the step. You are stronger than you think. You are capable of more than you know. You just spent an hour improving your English while feeding your mind with motivation and power. Every word you listened to, every sentence you repeated, and every moment you stayed focused, that was you proving yourself. Remember, fluency and confidence come step by step, and you're already on the path. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Fluent by Story for more daily English practice with purpose. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and always believe in yourself.